Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for May 16th to May 22nd. See what the theme is here for you this week. Focus. I'm hearing the word reprioritize or prioritize. I feel like there is a really beautiful opening up this week for you, actually. I feel like your heart is going to be really open and your creativity is going to be really open as well. Your channel, I feel like a lot of you will be like channeling lots of ideas, inspiration, things that will really help you come alive. It will kind of help you to push forward even on things that you are wanting to. It's almost like I'm seeing maybe some of you have some ideas that you're wanting to create, but there could have been some like creative blocks or like a piece missing almost is what I'm seeing here. But I feel like things are really coming into alignment. Like things are kind of falling into place where you can see how you could at least find some direction or how you're going to make something happen is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Okay. I feel like there's one specific thing you're directing your energy into, and I feel like it's work related, or it's something creative. It's like a creative project, something that you're building and creating. But there is a freeing up of some energy. So if you kind of feel like you've been pulled in many different directions, like if you have other things going on in your life, it feels like you are decluttering a lot of that, like just kind of narrowing it down or simplifying things to what's priority for you, what is important for you, what is worth your energy, what's worth your time. And I feel like that is going to create some momentum here for you in the near future. I feel like June is going to be a good month for some movement forward. You may see some progress or some success, something kind of coming in as a reward for being able to kind of declutter the energy about a bit. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's go into your tarot here. Energies for Capricorn week, May 16th to the 22nd. Wow, yeah, beautiful. Queen of Wands, creativity, passion, being inspired. So some of you may really have like an inspiring idea, something that really sparks your interest. And you might just kind of spend your time in a flow, in a really beautiful flow, allowing yourself to, I'm hearing the word, what is the word that I'm hearing? Incubate, create. It's like there's this marinating of something, like really enjoying the process of creating something. Five of Swords. Strategy, actually, is what I'm hearing here. Okay, with the Five of Swords, I'm also hearing that you may actually have some insight into okay. So I feel like this Judgment card kind of coincides with what I was picking up on with the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, it almost feels like you'll have some clarity with what may be around you or even inside of you that you may kind of notice, almost like something hiding in plain sight. You'll notice what may have been either blocking you or confusing you. Something that may have kind of pulled you away from focusing on the things that you needed to focus on or seeing something clearly. It's almost like, I know a lot of times Five of Swords can also have that meaning of deception, but I feel as though there is an air of that, but I'm not really necessarily seeing like someone actively trying to deceive you. It's almost as if it's an energy. It could even be like a belief that we didn't realize we had, or just something unconscious or something that's kind of stored in the subconscious. And I feel like something is coming out. There is a reveal, and I feel like you're going to, allow yourself to release it, let it go, heal it, whatever it is that you need to do, because you are finding how that could have been contributing to maybe a delay in something, or a block or a resistance to something here. So take that as it resonates. But I do see that with the Five of Swords. I feel like there's clarity actually with this Five of Swords. And I kind of feel like that kind of coincides with this Judgment as well, because we are allowing ourselves for, oh, okay, that's so interesting, because I was going to say the word focus. And now as I look at this card, it's almost like things are coming into focus. So that's another way that we can actually interpret this message, is not just us being able to focus on what we want to create, but also our vision coming into focus, finding clarity, being able to see something in a different light, so we know where to go, how to do what we want to do, what matters to us, what's clear to us, or even what has been blocking us or in the way from us moving forward. So I really like that. Things coming into focus, clarity, very beautiful. That's really important for forward movement, is clarity, because then we know where we're headed and where we're going and why we're going there. So, okay, let's go into the Queen of Wands. Let's see what she has to say. I feel like this is the energy that you are embodying this week. The Queen of Wands, really confident, really tapping into your true power, your creativity, flow, very beautiful. Oh, look at that strength. Yeah, a lot of power here. Very, very powerful, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, look at that. And then we have the Six of Wands, victory, success. Yeah, it's like, figuring it out, finding the thing that you are, like finding that missing piece. There is a lot of challenges I feel like you had to kind of navigate through recently, actually. Wow, how beautiful. Queen of Cups. Tapping into your true emotional strengths here. There's a power in your emotions and what you're feeling. I feel like you may also be releasing, it almost kind of feels like there may have been something that you're like releasing this like a dam, just like the water kind of just rushing through, because something has been concealed, something has been blocked off for quite some time. So there's an outpouring. There is a flow. Flow is such a beautiful word for you, I think, this week. I also feel expression is going to be valuable as well. Like I feel like a lot of you are going to allow yourself to express more, or maybe even allow yourself to be seen more. I feel like there is an opening in the heart chakra. There is a willingness to be seen, to be vulnerable with that. There's a softening. I'm hearing softening here. Self-love. This week is all about self-love and self-care as well. A connection with yourself. A connection with your power. I think the two chakras I'm seeing really dominantly is the solar and the heart. So you may be really working with those energy centers. And I think a lot of it can come from being able to look at those things in our shadows, like being able to look at the things that have been holding us back, have been kind of creating these hidden blockages, and allowing ourselves to toss them to the side, or, not entertain them anymore. And then we have the King of Wands here. We have the Magician and the Temperance. So the King of Wands I'm seeing is someone who's showing up really determined. Someone who knows their power, who's very tapped into their power and putting action towards this. And I really love that we have the Temperance card here as well, because there is a really beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energies here. So we have being able to tap into our flow, our intuition, our creativity, allowing our natural gifts and talents to start flourishing and pouring out. And then with the King of Wands, we have somewhere for that energy to go. We have a movement forward. We have a plan. We have determination. determination, we have willpower, because we have clarity about who we are, what it is that we want, and what direction we want to go in. So there's a beautiful balance here between power, energy, emotions, and creativity. So, and I feel like it's like just knowing what it is, what direction we want to go in is all we really needed. Because when we're in that place of confusion, or we're in like in between worlds, like we're not really sure, we know something is moving, we know something's changing, but not really sure in what direction and if we're going in the right direction or not. So there's a surety, there's a confidence that's coming in this week. And so that Magician has that much more power from that as well, because we know exactly what it is we want to ask for, what it is that we want to attract, what it is that we want to manifest in our life, and what holds value to us. What is it that we value? What is important to us, truly important, based off of what we know now? And there's that, I think that comes also with that victory and that focus. You know, it's like with the Six of Wands, I know what matters to me now. I know what is valuable to me now. And so that's how I know what I'm pursuing is right for me. So things really coming into balance and clarity and healing. Feeling at peace at home within, and also working on feeling at peace and home within. Okay, let's go into the Five of Swords here. The Star. Yeah. See how beautiful is that? So this is, again, being able to see with a different pair of eyes, or having something be illuminated of what might have been standing in our way of our manifestations, of what may have been standing in our way of our dreams coming true. So a lot of times, like we could have like this long held dream for something, a wish for something. And for example, if this Five of Swords, this deceptive energy is a belief system. You know, we could have been holding on to a belief that, well, that will never come true, or that can never happen for me. So I feel like there's something about that is being eradicated, that is healing within you, and it's setting you free. So I feel like it's making room. You're making room. You're clearing the clutter of those beliefs that are taking up so much unnecessary space, because they just are not true. We're seeing that some things are an illusion, that we don't have to hold on. You know, it's so interesting because the way I'm seeing this with those geese kind of holding on to those blades of swords, it's like painful, right? Like it must be painful for them to hold on to those swords in that way. And they don't really need to. They don't need to hold on to that sword and to cut their feet like that. So it's like, that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing, like being able to release ourselves from that hold. Eight of Cups. Yeah. So walking away and allowing ourselves to let go of something that is no longer serving us, for something to come back into balance, for our life to come back into balance here. We also have the Two of Cups here as well. So this could also be a relationship for some of you as well. So if this is not, take it as it resonates. So if it's not career or life path kind of related, then maybe this is applying to you in the context of a relationship. I feel as though that there was some kind of separation actually with this Eight of Cups, but this Eight of Cups energy feels like it's a separation that happened in the past. I'm getting that vibe from it, especially with that Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, if we're applying this to a connection in a relationship, these energies feel like they have spent quite a bit of time needing to balance themselves out, because that Five of Swords is not just deception with each other, but could also be deceiving ourselves, of walking away from something when we know that something is truly meant for us. But it comes with this this like innocence of not realizing, like not knowing, not realizing. So we kind of go in search for where we do feel like our cup belongs, all to just kind of come back to home base. And I'm getting that vibe with this. And I feel like with the Star card, there's a connection here where your North Star is, they're kind of showing me the North Star, like how, using that as your reference point to point home. It's like, there's this connection that I'm seeing where there might have been, a separation for a long time because energetically both people kind of needed to go through maybe some experiences to help them awaken more into themselves, to, really spiritually mature into really knowing what it is they want, to reestablish a true connection with who they are. And that walking away with the Eight of Cups to find fulfillment, they're kind of noticing how there's this one star, is what I'm seeing here with this North Star, that this one star just kind of has followed them all their life. And now their attention is going to that, right? And that's their Two of Cups. That is, what is the constant that's been there this whole time? And it's almost like right underneath your nose. And so I feel like I'm picking up on a very specific connection here. But take it as it resonates, that I feel as though there's a coming home, in a sense that we no longer feel the need to really go in this Eight of Cups kind of direction. Actually, I feel like this Eight of Cups taught someone that, you can go and look all you want and have all the experiences that you want, but you're always going to come back to this kind of connection here, because this is the true North Star. This is your home. And I feel like there's a connection here that's happening for, and take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just leave it. Okay. Let's keep going here. Two of Cups. Yeah. So that is an offer of love. And look how he's kind of just, charging full on ahead towards that cup. Is that one cup, right? It's like, this is it. And it's been there. And this is just it for me. And there's a confidence, there's a knowing, there's no doubt. So clearing away of doubts, there's a focus that's coming in. It's not a blurry picture anymore. And even if there is a bits and parts to the picture that's a bit blurry, it's really coming into focus. Justice, so balance, and allowing energies to balance within. So if there's any kind of chaos or healing that needs to continue to happen, that is continuing to happen. And as someone kind of comes more into balance, they are more into balance also with what's true for them, what's real for them, because what's true can never leave. It can never be gone. It can never be destroyed. And so we don't have to hold on to it. We don't have to cling on to it. It is just always going to be there. And we can trust that. We can trust that what is true for us can never go. It's like a part of us. So allowing ourselves to fully come into balance, trusting and knowing that what is real and what is meant for us and what is true can never actually leave. We don't have to hold on to it, and it'll be there when we're ready to kind of receive it, when something is ready to come into a true connection or a union, I guess. And then we have the Four of Cups here. So I feel like this is about contemplation. I feel like in this deck, this is about connecting with one's emotions. I feel like there's also this vibe of if you have felt a bit disconnected from your emotions, a bit, I'm hearing the word aloof, but I feel like it's coming from a place of, again, feeling like I'm not sure where I belong or where I'm supposed to be. So again, a lot of that energies are coming into focus. So take that as it resonates. If you feel like you've kind of been in that space, then that energy is coming into balance. So there's more of a clarity. There's a lot of the Fool, yeah. A freedom, a ready to step out onto the ledge. I feel like, I'll be honest, I feel like that Fool's journey hasn't arrived yet for some of you. It has for some, but it hasn't for some yet, but you're on the way. I feel like you're still there's some energies that are being balanced before that path kind of appears. So just know that, I think that we're being prepared actually for this Fool's journey. But in order for that path to really start, this clarity is important. It's important to know who we are and what we're about and to come into that connection. Because I feel like there's a purpose, right? Like there's And I think that a lot of us can feel that like there's this specific mission or purpose that we're supposed to embody, like to really know who we are and then use that as our catalyst, as our vehicle to push our life forward and to follow those instincts. I feel like a lot of this journey is led internally. That is our compass and our guide more than external factors, like kind of society telling us what to do or where to go. I think that this is more about an inner journey and allowing that to be the compass and the guide. So having clarity from within is going to be important to be able to navigate and move forward. And there's something that's kind of coming into a completion here for you. Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. So I kind of feel like tribe here. Some of you may really meet some people who are going to work great with you as a tribe, as some kind of project that you want to pull together. There is it's like almost like it's a timing thing. There is divine timing with this, but there is a sense of, there's an energy of like meant to be. Like there are just some people that you're meant to work with, or some people that you're meant to meet in this lifetime, in this path. Like they're just meant to kind of fall in your path or work together on something. And I feel like there are some like-minded souls that are all kind of like, being really led into alignment, so they can all kind of, the energies can come together to build and grow and nurture something with the Six of Pentacles. I love this card with the Six of Pentacles because this is all about finding where we can invest our energy so something can grow to its fruition, being able to nurture something and pour energy into something. So again, with that Judgment card, it's like knowing where that is and what that is. And look at that. We have the Nine of Wands, which is really beautiful. I love this card. So again, this is all about learning from the past and allowing that to be our guide, our compass, and there's a lot of power in your energy, in your reading this week. There's a lot of confidence. So I feel like you're going to be really happy and you're going to feel really, you're going to like go after things without, I feel like you're going to be very active, and like you're going to get an idea and just do it. Or you're going to want to go somewhere and just go. So there's not going to be too much of thinking, too much of sitting and really contemplating if this is the right thing or not. I feel like there is a fire, that's being lit, and you're ready to just kind of be like, okay, no more standing in my way, no more thinking about things because I don't need to. I get it. I understand. And I want to move forward here. And there is a really beautiful community that I feel like you're going to find yourself in, if not right now, in the near future. Because I really love how in the background here, I'm being really drawn to these individuals who are sitting very similarly to this figure right here. And it's almost like these individuals have all been on similar paths. They've been on similar journeys. We're all at the same place together. However, how we arrived here may have been different, but we're all here together and we're all at the same point. And so that's kind of what I'm kind of feeling with that Six of Pentacles. It's like individually, we may all be kind of dealing with different personal things, but it's all kind of leading us to the same point and place so we can all go together somewhere. And I feel like a lot of that is on a spiritual level. Some could show up in a 3D way, but you may start to feel this more of an alignment of the people that are around you. Oh my gosh, I was holding on to this card and didn't even look at it, but how beautiful is that? The Empress. So this is abundance. This is about the creation. This is about nurturing and really being in alignment with what you're meant to be doing to create that abundance. And the abundance is not just coming in the form of money, not just that, but also your passions, there's like this flow of energy. So it's like you make something, you do something, you create something, and it not only feeds you, but it also gives you satisfaction. It gives you happiness. It connects you with other people. So your mindset is what's shifting you into that abundance, and it's bringing that to you. And it's also attracting like-minded individuals who are also, who really embody abundance as well. So I love this Empress energy here. Very beautiful reading, Capricorn. Yeah. See, away from chaos. And I feel like with the Six of Swords, this is more about not needing to engage in things that we might have engaged in the past, because there's no need for it. It's like, again, with that Nine of Wands, we've learned from the past. We've learned where our energy is not served, and where we know what is a dead end and what's not. And so there is a clear knowing about which way you want to go here. And the Queen of Swords. I love that. The Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I think we have all the queens here, and the Empress. We don't have the Queen of Pentacles. But I mean, this is a very beautiful, divine, feminine energy that's just flowing through you. And with the Queen of Swords, this is all about discernment, clarity, being very not, there's like, I feel like I'm trying not to use the same words because I keep using the word clarity, but that's just really the energy of this week. It's like the clarity is bringing you power and passion towards where you want to go. And I think with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords, this is like knowing maybe the people around you or some circumstances that are around you, not being able to really feel sucked into maybe other people's drama or the things that they bring to the table. This is about flying high and flying away from it. And that's only going to bring you closer to your abundance. And then look at that. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. So breakthrough, finding what it is that you're looking for. This is releasing yourself from anything that has been holding you back. So this is about breaking free. Yeah. Let's go into some guidance cards here. Guidance. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah. I mean, so much abundance this week. This is so beautiful. Fruition. And again, with that moon, it's like there's such beautiful, some of you may be really kind of connecting with some goddess energy this week as well. Maybe you're channeling, a goddess that you really connect with, because I'm really seeing some very beautiful, divine, feminine energy here. We do have a King of Wands. So I kind of feel like there is a determination and a willpower that you're pushing forward with. But I feel like a lot of the energy that you're coming from, that that's catalyzing a lot of that is this divine feminine energy. And that applies whether you're male or female. So that doesn't really, gender doesn't play a factor into this. I also feel like with this fruition, this is also about, I'm hearing something about really like owning the things that you love to do or the things that you really want to do. So this is allowing yourself to surrender to them. And when we do, it's almost like that will open the doors to fruition for things to kind of really blossom and grow. So it's almost as if, so they're showing me that image of like standing on your own hose. It's like realizing I'm standing on my own, I'm blocking myself in some way or another by maybe not allowing myself to fully embrace what I like or what I'm good at, just based off of maybe past experiences. Maybe there's some things that we really want to do, but we were taught not to do them or told not to do them or something like that. But I feel like whatever it is, whatever has been standing in our way, there is a blockage kind of being released so we can fully embrace and just kind of embody what it is that we're meant to be doing. Let's do an animal message here for Capricorn this week. I feel like there's a strong focus on the throat chakra as well. So I'm seeing that too. So some of you may be really connecting with the color blue. But throat chakra is also the center for our authenticity, expression, using our voice. Yeah, a lot of abundance. How beautiful. Nurturing also with this cow spirit, the miracles are endless. It's like the more we nurture what it is, staying consistent. I think that, and you guys don't have an issue with that. Like, I mean, Capricorns, I think, are really good at consistency. I have always found like every Capricorn that I know are just so good at like just finishing things, like pushing through things, just like really being grounded and just like making things happen. Every Capricorn I know just like is really good at making things happen. So I feel like that is, you're using that superpower. You're using that that strength of yours to nurture, to grow, to bring something into full fruition. So I'm seeing a lot of abundance this week, a lot of abundance, power, focus, clarity, very beautiful week. And I have this very strong feeling that June is going to be a really beautiful month for you as well. So I hope this reading was helpful and it resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it's so helpful for the channel. And I will see you for next week. Bye, Capricorn.